Good day and welcome to the program Midday Show. We come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Me will bring this program can't you today. Me your name Nachang Nojalo. Like all time inside this program, we get plenty news information, so no go no side day with me for the next 1 hour as we bring to you different issues that we happen across the country inside this particular program. Today inside the program, we ask a question: if the ban, where police ban citizen advocacy network, they in the interest of Salon people, or police being violate their rights as provided under the Public Order Act. Well, inside the program today for discuss this particular topic, we get Thomas Mokonte, the Executive Director for Citizen Advocacy Network, and serve the Acting Head of Police Media, Assistant Superintendent of Police, Mohammed Bobson Seni. We go kind of the program and talk about the different positions on this particular ban. You within house and want to make contribution to the program what we deal with today, you can do so by way you go now with Facebook page or YouTube channel, look up a comment in our comment section and follow the discussion where we get now the program, or you can do so on WhatsApp account on 077-981-981 or send an SMS to we on 077-981-981. The program na Midday Show, it come to you Monday to Friday on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM 12 to 1 o'clock sometime on different issues we they happen at the country. Inside the program we start to look at issues as we wait for us to do guest them. We go inside the outgoing Commissioner General and the National Revenue Authority NRA Jeneba Bangura say during the 3 year when serve as Commissioner General he be able to improve the GDP to 3.5%. He talked this during the handing over ceremony where he will do to the new Commissioner General Abu Kane. For more on this, make we join Theodore Arena.
It is with a profound sense of duty, humility, and gratitude that I present this handing over report to you.
The outgoing Commissioner General at the National Revenue Authority NRA, Jeneba Bangura, they hand over 32-page note to the new Commissioner General at NRA, Abu Martin Kane. This be after President Bio replaced Madam Jeneba Bangura with Abu Martin Kane and sent Madam Bangura as Deputy Minister at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So after we Parliament don't agree for this approval, NRA be all one handing over ceremony for the Commissioner them. During the handing over ceremony, Jeneba Bangura been present 32-page document where talk about all waiting it don't do from where President Bio Pickham for big Commissioner General and National Revenue Authority between 2023 to 2026. The National Revenue Authority now the government body were responsible for get a couple for governments through tax where governments go use for run the country in affairs. And for do this, the outgoing Commissioner General Bangura during in 3 years now office be able double the money where immediate commission they gather for governments.
In 2022, we had about 7 billion. And then we ended 2025 with 18.033 billion. It's about it doubled. The revenue mobilization doubled. Quickly, I will move on to how that revenue mobilization reflected on our GDP growth. So where we went from 7.2 in 2022, that was the year that we did the rebasing. And in 2025, we ended with 10.7 revenue to GDP, which is about a 3.5% increase in GDP.
Even with this big success, the outgoing Commissioner General, Madam Bangura, say inside the 3 years, the Commission been gets plenty challenge them, will make them not be able for do pass so.
So a major challenge we identified during my tenure was the vulnerability of our revenue systems to manipulation, raising significant integrity concerns. This was most evident with the Asikuda Walls system at customs, which we all know what happened, and there were many lessons learned from there. Another challenge is staff integrity. related to system vulnerability is the persistent problem of staff integrity, particularly in selected departments where staff interact with taxpayers, importers, and system management. Again, we all know what happened and how we went about resolving that. Smuggling is a big one, managing. So this one, Chair and CG, this one is very important, managing the negative perception of the public.
Wey in serve the talk, the new Commissioner General na NRA, Abu Martin Kane thank you to President Bill, we appoint him for serving at this position, and he also go before and appreciate the work when Madam Jennifer Bangura do na this institution, and promise say he go improve on the gain them where the former Commissioner General make na this authority.
It primary mandate of the authorities. Then I encourage everybody from bottom to top, from top to bottom, put in your best, give the support you can give from whichever corner you have. I have no protocols, of course. You all know I'm a freestylist. My doors are always open, and I appeal to senior colleagues to equally practice the same way.
Inside this handing over ceremony, plenty staff then at the commission be witness them, including the Deputy Commissioner General 2, Edmond Nune, where be they serve as Deputy Minister 1 at the Ministry of Energy. For Radio Democracy, me na Theodore Arena the report.
And the program we listen to in a midday show, it come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. From that report, there as we continue for with Thomas More Conte, Executive Director for Citizen Advocacy Network, and Self ASP Mohammed Bobson Senior, who are the acting head of media and the Salon Police for can talk on the ban with police ban can not for guide to them protest. They continue for look at more issues. The Director of Sports, now the Ministry of Sport, Haruna Koje, don't commit say the ministry will continue for empower sports specialist association in the country so that they go able for brand sport now school them and change public perception say sport now for drop out. He talk this inside the training session where the Physical Health Education Sports Specialist Association organized for Gisabi to the member them but the new technical sport school them where they don't develop for schools them across the country. Jaffermans Davis gets more.
With the kind challenge within the country education system for ensure say school picking and get better participation per sport and other physical activity them. It clear now say Salon not just need health education teacher in the book learning sector, but for some way so get physical health education or sports specialist them, they go get solid understanding panting like health science, education method, sports science and policy them. And then the Physical Health Education Sports Specialist Association of the country want for improve will make them meet with teacher and some sports experts across the country, as the president Dr. Alpha Basim Mansae they explain.
A 2-day workshop will hold for membership and physical health education teachers them where 1 billion capacity. They help for change the system because over the years we don't find out say poor officiating they lead to violence in sports. And so therefore we come in for correct that mistake there. So if you look at the games that are very common now, the way they play in the schools now like athletics, volleyball, football and basketball, of course. But I mean, if I don't say some of them games and they're not dying at the schools because if I don't say facilities not in the equipment not there, and the teacher then give willing for teach the games, but they not get the facilities. So now that's not some of the constraints.
The Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education gets mandate for connect book learning business with sport, and the School Quality Assurance Officer of the Ministry, Leonel Kagbo, explain more about the ministry in commitment to this initiative. The
Ministry recognizes that physical health education is not a lesser subject. It is central to the holistic development of our pupils. However, for our pupils in the school to benefit fully, our teachers need to be fully equipped. This training is therefore designed to strengthen your capacity in modern teaching technique, safety in sport, health education, and classroom management. We are going to strategize so that we can make sure that all what you are learning here We'll call even the PhD teachers that are in our other schools so that they can come around to have some knowledge. As our first man in the PhD is saying, please let us make sure that we hold sportsmanship with integrity.
This training will focus on the overview of the country in current physical and health education, athlete development and welfare, safety and injury prevention in PhD and sport. With other things there, we make the Director of Sports at the Ministry of Sport, Harun Koji, been get this for say.
We see sports as just a physical activity, and it's about time we have an association like this in this country. So if they are playing sports and they don't have the necessary ingredients to play that sport, they might be doing the wrong thing. And this is why we see lots of injuries in different sports, because the technicians are not there, the professionals are not there. I believe this 2-day seminar is going to expose vital ingredients that you, I believe, as PhD teachers in schools are going to use to make sure sports is being looked at differently in this country.
Director Koji continue to tell the association, but waiting will make them impact the sports sector more.
You know, if you take part in sport, they see you as dropout. But I'm happy FISA is here to educate and also to eradicate that norm. I walked into the room, I didn't see dropouts, I saw professionals. There are so many things you're going to learn over the next couple of days that's going to help you deliver in the classroom, in the practicing field, wherever you're going to teach PhD. Let us help FISA to change that dynamics that people say, sport not a better thing.
The Ministry of Sports and for call on other public and private sports institutions in the country for support the Sports Specialist Association now, so that they go able to do their work fine and self-correct the plenty bad thing them where they pan sports in the country. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Jaffa Mans Davis, the report.
The program midday should continue. We still wait for Assistant Superintendent of Police Mohammed Bobson Seni, who is the acting head of media and the Salon Police, for can talk on the ban with police ban. Can them protest they've been planned for August 26 this year. And same way, so inside the program we wait for Thomas Mokonte, Executive Director for Citizen Advocacy Network. When the organization may plan for undertake this protest, now we police on ban what's in a position we expect in South January program, but the program they continue. The Director of External Service, now the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Alpha Yaya Mansare, say this year the ministry will support over 21,000 farmers them with fertilizer them for do them farm work. He talk this by one interview where he will talk about the thing where the Ministry of Agriculture don't put in place for CC farmer them get seed and fertilizer them on time. Adam Jackson talk more with him inside this interview.
Yes, the division they mobilize farmers for ensure say they get access to input services, and then we know they get direct distribution of input. For far too long, the ministry don't change in whole landscape. Now we do a policy shift. We ensure say everything now we do and through a private sector window. If you go remember. Many years now, you see Freetown when the planting season they come, you building the jam packed. You know, all the farmers in the kaya, now them for collect seeds, now them for collect fertilizer. That's not ideal. So when Minister Parker came, he said no, not to add any do agriculture. Anybody will say get farm if they're in community, and then if we're able to get access to inputs from in community. So we enjoy for the build now that network, because it's not easy. We don't use to distribute seeds from we offices, fertilizer from the offices, and now you are changing and doing a tech base where farmer goes to receive a text message with an e-voucher and say go to the agro dealer, let you go collect the seeds, or the agro dealer after they don't send the vouchers, then we all go converge at the district office for them to receive una seeds. So it's a hard tax, but it's a massive shift where we don't change so much of how we do things now. So we know the GI direct now is through our input voucher system, but some case by case basis at the district level we can do direct distribution to farmers.
In other words, you try for say the distribution process of the fertilizer and seeds here, so we don't hand over to a private company.
Yes, so when we say private sector, so what do we do also now for build this level of private sectors? Private sectors we there for machine service. Private sector, you agree with me, say when we run our mechanization scheme, we get machines across all the districts them. Different type of machines them, tractors, power tillers for different level of farmers. And also we get the machines them, but also for build the seed system. We forget people agro dealers, seed producers for produce them seeds then they get people also with the trade in them seeds then they. So we try for build that capacity there. So farmer then go able make sure say if na Seed Tech International they able go meet Seed Tech International and say this community here or this district here we need now this kilograms of seed we need for this year. So they will do business with Seed Tech, do business with Sivamia Company Limited, they will do business with Malin. So these are the companies the way
so for the fertilizer, which private sector specifically the
big service provider then we get Mangara where they deal with fertilizer, we get Wigo Enterprise where they deal with fertilizer, you get Tijal Enterprise where they deal with fertilizer. So you get this level of private sectors then where they deal with fertilizer, where different levels of farmers, medium, small scale, they access them for buy fertilizer. Because what we do is because it's business and while agriculture be business, we get we own what would we do. Every year, government is coming and say let's support this level of farmers.
What's not the policy arrangement between the ministry and that of the private companies and where they handle fertilizer? Is it therefore give them fertilizer so free to the farmers them or farmers therefore pay for them?
Every year government they gets farmers the way they support. So we they subsidize. And then when they subsidize our government they help them smallholder farmers and so they pay for them fertilizer then they but we've been trying to get some balancing between say can we come halfway if we are giving you for 7 bag for 1 hectare the government can pay for 5 bag you say buy the 2 bag but most often the way our farmers are they're living in remote areas still challenged and every year we are graduating to new farmers so it can be challenging for implement that policy there even for the rice seeds we say okay can we give this and then you can contribute this but slightly now all this we as government they go in full you have this category so government get their own farmers where they support and then you also get now the private sector people they get other farmers them where they approach their agro dealers and therefore
the ministry can monitor how them private company they distribute fertilizers them because when you talk to the farmers them out there one of the concerns them with they raise that one they not can get fertilizer them on time, 2 sometimes they can ask them for pay for the fertilizer there, and they not can get the money we can make the plantation not can come out the way that they expect.
Yeah, so I don't totally agree in terms of the time. It's maybe it's case by case basis. It's a whole logistical plan, for move fertilizer na the field for the farmer then get access to them because most of the stores then sit inside Freetown and then we are engaging our private sectors for deploy stores them across the strategic zones across the district. Then farmer then go easily when once they get an e-voucher, then voucher scheme if it's government supported, then easily get access to them fertilizer. Then they
for this year planting season, how many fertilizer will government support farmers?
So now I can't give you a concrete numbers, but I know we're supporting over 21,000 hectares. Then if you take that by one farmer, we will support around 21,000 farmers just from us. Put all the other data then out together because say we data we collect as the end of the year. But we get to project the whole we work with. We sit under the ministry. We get the Sierra Leone Reich Industrial Cluster project. They don't provide fertilizer to farmers within Tomabom clusters. You get also the regional rice value chain project. They don't provide fertilizer to farmers them. They link them to the Apex Bank for let them get because we want that the team be very sustainable because the project in there lasts for long. So we create the linkages and they so let the farmer they know only the wait and rely on government support. So as the planting season don't carry, you need to think business and then you begin move towards the line and they.
The Director of External Service and the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Alpha Yaya Mansari, to the interview to your reporter Ademi Jackson, who said this year the ministry don't support over 21,000 farmers with fertilizer for do their work na different parts them na the country. The program made they should continue. And inside the program where they continue to look at more issues, we're gonna cut to say one lawyer where they represent some APC executive members and one of the plaintiffs, S.I. Kuruma, don't ask the court for put injunction and Internal Elections Management Committee and the APC party now for conduct the district lower level elections not on the district because the party not be address the concern them will come out pan the ward and constituency election them. From on this we join Fatu Nyangeji back.
August 11 this year, some APC members them will include John Etoli, Aminata K. Kamara, Lamin Usman Koroma, and Femi P. Taylor been summoned PPRC, the Internal Elections Management Committee, and the APC party in a court for sake of where they say they're not glad about the ward and constituency election them, where they say the Internal Elections Management Committee been conducting a Ward 180 constituency 054 and Ward 181 constituency 054 na Mashimbi Tong, all inside on Kolili district. Inside this matter, the PPRC na the first respondent, the national coordinator na second respondent, the Internal Elections Management Committee na the third, and the fourth respondent na the APC party. This matter done in a court. Usai the lawyer where they represent the plaintiff them will do this summon. S.I. Koroma explain some reason we make in clients them not being glad for the election we happen at Onkolili district. Usai say in clients them not being able to take part in this election, even when they don't pay all and dues them plus the candidate's fee. But in say the day for election, them pulling clients the name come out on the final voters list. In continue say this issue been then at this ward we making say PPRC been pull press release where others say the Internal Elections Management Committee not for conduct any election until then settle the issue where happen inside them ward there. But in say the committee not been listening to the order where PPRC been give. We make them go ahead and conduct the constituency election, even where they not been still settle the issue na then ward there. In continue say, in clients have been signed petition to the committee, but the committee not been looking inside this petition. We make them been same way make this complaint to PPRC, but PPRC back not been replied to them complaint. S.I. Koroma been talking a court say they will expect say the PPRC for pass ruling pan in petition, but they not been do am. We make him say the PPRC been biased to them. Inside and originating summon, they asked the court for past order pan PPRC, one of the first defendants inside this case, for right and provide ruling pan and complain where then late to them for sake of the election where been happen at Ward 180 and Ward 181 at Onkolili district. And in same way asked the court for cancel the election where the committee been hold na then ward there, as in say they not been comply with the APC constitution and they not been take the order where PPRC been give. For sake of all them points here, S.I. Koroma end up tell the court for past injunction and the Internal Elections Management Committee and the APC we go tap them not for carry on with the district level election for Onkolili district. This make the lawyer where they represent the Internal Elections Management Committee and the APC P. Koroma been go against them point here with S.I. Koroma been talk na court. Usain say the APC member them we been make this summon na court not been serious with them petition we make them be delay for file this petition. But then lawyer S.I. Koroma talk say they always stem for file this petition that they just will follow the right procedure. P. Koroma mentioned say now about 30 ward them site on Kolili district and na only 2 ward the plaintiff them complain about, and he say he no go fine if the court pass injunction but all the balance 28 ward them when na only 2 ward them complain about. After all these arguments na court, Justice Adrian Fisher been reserve this matter for ruling, and Radio Democracy will give updates for the outcome of this ruling. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Fatunya Ngiji Gwapade report.
The program they continue from the court to come back now broadcasting house and continue if we look at more other issues. The president for the Salo Union of Professional Photographers, Tennyson Yambasu, say that the plan now for build training center them also go train other photographers that will make them able to be part of the digital space. They talk this inside the Salon Union of Professional Photographers the annual general meeting. The reporter Alfred Jana puts this report together.
That's not the voice of some professional photographer then. They sing Solidarity Forever. The Salon Union of Professional Photographers, together with the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, hold 3-day annual general meeting for bringing professional photographer them together so that the executive member them go explain to the ordinary member them what's not the thing them where they don't do and waiting the plan for put in place. The acting vice president for Salon Union of Professional Photographer, Moses Kowoma, talk about the theme of this year annual general meeting.
The global theme for the World Photo Day, where most of the climax with AGM, now universal thing of the whole world. But we talk about food sufficiency and sustainability because that's the government cry for now. We don't do that through lenses. We will show the importance of agriculture. We will show how people they do them with subsistence farming, and we encourage all photographers and journalists. I mean, by the long years, they talk about backyard gardening. They don't submit the capability to showcase what the government will do in that area. And one thing I can tell you, there is no way you can compare with your phone, no matter the name, with my camera, my professional camera.
For the Salon Union of Professional Photographer, Charles Williams, talk about waiting the union need.
And one of the things that we are for left with ministry personnel, we own area where we dey try for still dey cry for government. Maybe when you give machine, we need accessories. We don't need for go to Sanelli for buy photographic material to us. Because now we sabi the good machine, now we sabi the good property, now we know the originals. If we are empowered, una actually before they keep continue for giving fish, teach me how to fish. Una train 1 or 2 per week. If na loan step, una loan week. Una say, okay, Mr. President, in your wisdom, liaise with them we have. I mean, President just for liaise with the ministry. For that una loan week. If we idle una land, come and provide for with photographic material. People they now don't get the camera. Then they suffer. So if you pull the camera, you will say no, put inside the bag. What's it do? Because the camera is price on skyrocket, they don't even afford that. But if we don't get that kind shop that we get on the back, we say the profit they go to me, they will pay back the loan.
The Director of Government Information Services, now the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, Frances Josephine Kafula, talk about the plan where government get for Salon Union of Professional Photographer then.
So because the ministry is overseeing their work, we'll make sure that whatever they're thinking about will definitely come to pass. We're not making promises, but as you know, government of the day, that's our role. And our role is supposedly to be our responsibility. And be rest assured that their dream in the latter end will. And as we've always said, the ministry has always been in support and left to the ministry alone. They always want to ensure that what photographers are asking for is always being done. But nonetheless, we're still working on it and all other things are underway. So we believe by the end of the course, we will definitely get there.
The president for Salon Union of Professional Photographer, Tenensi Nyambasu, talk about the thing where the union need.
What I want to focus on now is our upgrading training facility. Right now, what in the Bokuma mind now? Lab, no so. Yeah, we lab no so. Yeah. But now forget to say that 2 works government for I don't promise you say good one. That lab and the training center. Because we that promise even before you become president. Say if we will that place, it will help we no begin building. So we'll get staff quarters in back. One particular concern about if we continue to train our people, we will live to the standard of the other photographers in the world. Now all go be a witness, both in the snap since analog days. We find it difficult for us to change over to digital. Whether you can also.
Tenensi Nyambasu end up for encourage every member of the union but continue for live as one and make sure say the union develop through the way out the one term for the society for the democracy. Mina Alfejana, the report.
And the program they listen to on midday show, it comes to you from Monday to Friday, 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock Sunday on different issues where they happen na the country. Today the topic they look inside now why the Salon police ban. The proposed protest way the Salon the Citizen Advocacy Network can be planned for August 26, I think, now this Wednesday this year. Police, however, say no, they don't forget that particular protest on different grounds. For help we talk about them grounds and they make we get the acting head of media and the Salon Police Assistant Superintendent of Police Mohamed Bob Sensenu for Kantok Police position on this particular issue. Welcome to the program. We also be extend an invitation to Thomas More Conte, one of the executive director for Citizen Advocacy Network, and maybe I shall we say it come and for people in the follow we now we go to the Democracy Facebook page. You gonna see inside the flower will post in face day, which means say it give consent to the come. However, we still not say on the program till now, but the program they continue and we start with the discussion. I can't SP Mohamed Bobsing Seno on the grounds where police tap this protest not for gone. A lot of people go on for on which grounds.
Yes, before I come to the grounds, let me make this thing very clear. We get two categories of clients. Them we get character client certificates, where for instance are they seek for job and need to have that one. Are they go out of saloon and you forget that one day. That one they fall under the office of the head of CID, and that one day now we don't put online. We want to now you do one because they get for ascertain the fact say indeed you not get any criminal record within this period. We get the one we get for do with protest, procession, carnival, street carnival. We get for do with barricade the roads. Also get for do with any like if you Padu or Lanta where you get large crowd where they come on. Then they fall under the office of the Inspector General of Police. So normally where people can write for that one day, where would they receive and would they call you? How you want to do this thing? Tell me. Because for any operations hold the plan, we go to call operational order. Their operational order then they hold the plan. Now they give you the tax as police officer. For instance, if now this operation they want to go do today, they tax the head of media. Media, you have been taxed to ensure say you provide media coverage. We get forget we own fact them, evidence of other things. Until we use drone, forget footage of them thing and the medical, first aid in case of any emergency issues. So that is why when we receive them thing and they will need for bring the organizer for seats and plan how you want to do them. You the own your responsibility. Police has own your responsibility. So any breach along the Public Order Act on our own side, you will be held responsible. So coming back to this one, we received the letter. It was the 17th of this month, right? The office of the Inspector General of Police received, and the person where is responsible for receive all correspondences where they come outside, where they watch up, a leader, you understand, a presenter, say na this to IG. The IGP will say if na issue has to do with media, say head of media, take necessary action. Now you receive this document. And official documents with letterhead, you get phone number, you can put email. Why do you have to indicate all those things? For easy access. So right from there, the Commissioner of Police call. Yes, we received this thing. Now the executive are they talk to, yes. Now me they talk to me, na Commissioner of Police, Principal Staff Officer, and the Office of the Inspector General of Police. We received this letter concerning your procession or protest on this day. But however, I will advise you on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, at social time, we get a meeting. We'll able plan how we for do. Because we say get a tax, we get a responsibility, you also get a responsibility. The man consented. 5 hours, 6 hours net now, a call. Now, that policeman will be talk to, yes, na me, commissioner this. No, I know the guy again. In fact, don't consult me, lawyer, I'm not coming again. I don't even know that write me official. That was how the situation. But equally so, let me make this thing clear. People, they make reference to section 17(1). Thank God I'm not a lawyer, me not a police officer. 17(1) we say you have the right to notify police of any possession. 17(2) say the IGP it right you whether I allow or it is allowed. That's section 3. And the condition and the way it impose. So during that panel discussions, sometimes you can say, okay, you. But let's talk about this. This is very bad. I mean, you talk about national issue. You know Uda the commoner street. You also talk about waiting. That section 17(2) talk about the grounds then where police go say no. We'll also look at public morality. You know the commoner street say one protest. They use obscene languages, hate speech. You understand? You know they come on na street say, they can't do these things. Then you come on nakedly. You come on naked. You know you don't have to. So the essence of calling you for sit down and look at all those things and put proper mechanisms in place for proper and effective policing of the event and day. You understand? So look at all those circumstances. Wednesday come, we not see the executive man. So Friday, we write and officially make a reference to the two subsections that we in left there. Now just section 17.1. We'll go 72, 17.3. We'll get them. The press release will pull out. The press release now for the general public. The one way it gets special or separate form, where in letter we send, it not make a public na to we send her. The one will pull when na for your consumption na to our send her. The one will pull for the consumption of the general public has to do with the public. The press release now. We would remind citizens of their responsibility. Say that program we don't ban now, and anybody will take part by that in the way police don't disallow a commit an offense. And equally so, we want citizens for let the cooperate to the police to go about the normal business, reaffirm with commitment to safety and security across this country.
Many people don't see the police as a tool, for the stop process, possession or protest them not for happen. If you watch the Constitution, section 26, yes, section 26(1) say people are free for enjoy the freedom of assembly, association. But in the last 4 or 5 years or so, when people are want to exercise this particular right in the form of possession or protest, police never grant people. Why?
That section make it clear for that. The right of citizens to do these things, but you also get responsibilities. Let me right for Kaya. I just grab Kaya. No, I have to go through you. Now me right for talk. What's the number of public place you begin cause me cause? Even now, you get limitations to those rights. You have responsibilities, and because police not they allow people don't want to take onus of the responsibilities.
So you want to say throughout the 4 or 5 years where police never give person pass or the rights or the clearance for go and do procession or protest, all of them people also don't come up and show interest now because they're unable for meet to the responsibility, make police not able for give them the clearance.
That could be also another one. Then secondly,
all of the people don't apply for police for process.
That could be another factor. Secondly, you look at section 17(2) under the Public Order Act. We got circumstances there where they look at. You concern genuine. But don't look at this thing now. You not think say this thing we want to do. There are other people around where they want to hijack these things to you. We will create chaos. At the end, they respond to that thing. They will be very, disheartening. These are things. These are circumstances. We also look at the safety of public defense, public safety. These are also conditions. Not to make the law then they. But the law also give you the mandate based on the circumstances surrounding the security of
but why another set of people perhaps can want for process, maybe something to against what thing government they do, they can just want for gather and whether not for appreciate government, whether not for go to and stuff now which police they keep them pass. But when somebody want for talk something against government through possession, when they get their allowance.
No. Demonstration of process will not happen in this country. One has to do with something Hannah Bokari, so where they be discovering cops. They go across because the organizer will take responsibilities and they honor the invitation of the Salon police. You don't talk. You call me for can't talk here. You tell me what you can't talk. So that is exactly processes and procedure involving some of those.
The case study I want to bring up in this situation now the fact say after what happened at Parliament with the issue of the first lady and that of members of Parliament whether they sing or chant after that one day, some SLPP, humans and the executive go protest at Parliament. They be take clearance to police for that one day.
That's news to me. People go protest at Parliament.
Maybe they're all over. If we can even bring up the insert for you because we're gonna story on them.
Well, it's a news to me anyway. It's a news to me.
What you go say with people or to people wouldn't they say police don't be used as a tool for silence voices them wake you up for up against government ideas them way them things the favor. In the case of Thomas Small, we say the constitutional amendment bill with Parliament agree for not in the interest of Sierra Leoneans. So as a way for sure say not in the interest of Sierra Leoneans, then they mobilize some amount of people for go and protest. Now start a protest or procession between from Beach Road and car up to State House. What you go say to people we don't they say always then they use the Salon Police as a tool for silencing voices. Then
I want to tell citizens out there or viewer or people who are listening now, the Salon Police is not one man organization. It can't to be through the Act of Parliament. That tells you not one man go sit down in city, the law disband police. We did for everybody. And also we get the responsibilities. Yeah. I can tell you citizens these days when they talk about rights. But when you accord the responsibilities to those rights and begin, keep off. You understand? Everybody, the law says 18 and above, you're there at the age of discretion. A reasonable being, you're there at the age of discretions where you know what's good, what's right. So if you want to do these things, very simple. Come and sit, let's discuss how you want to do them. Mind you, we'll talk about the street SSL they use. Even in other countries, not to all sides they go. Then they just come out spontaneously on the streets. Then get processes and procedure where they follow. These are some of the things. Now, I know we'll say, I get rights for user road, but what are the user? The user with responsibilities. Are the user in such a way are not the trample upon the rights of other people? Now these people, majority, no one take responsibility. They just skip them off.
What are this responsibility? A lot of time when they talk about responsibility, we'll not stop nobody for protest, but if we want for protest, if we come and take responsibility. The August 10, police disqualify them or not allow them for gun because they say people have been faceless. They're not getting nobody with the bien. We will take responsibility for the protest. Sometime after that one day, we see, somebody when in the case of Babadi, he said one for protest with regards to what in the happen at ECSL. He come out and say me immediately the protest. And they take responsibility for whatever happened. Instead of police getting they go ahead or bring at the table on I can talk and get any rights and any responsibilities them way for follow during the protest. Who are detainer?
Yes, the media, we have to be very honest. Akaya, me and Mr. Will, we talk on circumstances surrounding that one day. I'll also repeat this one here again. The issue of Thomas Babadi and Wadi Williams, quite different from this one. Babadi, they opted, then go for the meeting. Nami office, in fact, Nami host them. Time reach, we carry and go now the executive meetings. They ask, these are the two gentlemen the way they want to embark on these things. Yes, you want one nationwide, we have no problem with that. Now, we get regional commanders connected to this Zooming, where they view now. How are you going to do these things? For instance, northeast, northwest, south, or the provincial towns there. Wouldn't the coordinator for those things? Say no, they not get. They not get. But to believe, say we are not alone, we get pile of numbers and signature of people we don't opt for the part of we. You understand? You listening? You understand? So okay, you not get anything in there. Well, call back. They say no, I not get phone. But we communicated to you before coming here through phone, and your phone indicated on that news that you letterhead. You say you not get phone. So how are you going to coordinate this thing? Now, okay, you not get phone. Don't forget about that. Give me the number then. Let's call. We'll make several calls. All the call then, the one that will reach where they answer. They say no, they're not mix, they're not the parties. So how put yourself in the position of the police? Will you trust them kind of people in there for
so about anything? So amounts to arrest and detention?
For further investigation. You don't deceive.
What do you mean?
Cinema, this is very simple. I don't put list to you. Say these are people where they are connected with this movement. You say call them. You not get phone. Put aside that one day. We call. The one they will reach, then deny. Say no, na lie.
So that one that acts again is also the arrest and detention.
For further investigation.
What come out of the investigation?
What's it?
What come out of the investigation?
Well, they will be investigate them for even the offices where they show the address You watch now na you letter here, you address the Okaya, they say no to your idea. Lord be honest.
When I not been charged them.
Lord be honest.
When I been charged them. When I not charged them.
Where the offense we probably will be look out for, the people not even come out for can prosecute them. Where is forge another man in signature, say now you the part of who you call you say no, you know they. So if you come, you can serve as evidence for prosecuting.
Because many people, even in the case of Thomas Small, if you go on our Facebook page just now or anytime, you go see people in the comments and they tell you say, even Thomas Small no show up at the meeting, we wanna call him because
Thomas Small no show up. Well, you say, no, we are not gonna argue with that again. People
after when I call him, we call on a call on a phone. He not show up. He said because he never know that they call.
Who that say so?
Thomas Small in the press release.
No,
right.
No.
He said even know that they
no,
call. There is no identity.
Thomas Small can now too.
What's in go out?
Wait, let me tell you. They call on through phone. The phone number they.
He go pan the meeting.
I say can then I'm in office. Then 2, Maddie Williams, 1 AJ Bumansu with. Now my office and sit down. We they talk until time reach. We go na the hall, the conference room. Let me tell you one thing, boss.
Because many people, if you follow the conversation on our Facebook page, it's like police they use that call day for coming against the person after the protest when I release them, and then they allege same for Babadi.
I tell you the circumstances surrounding his arrest. Now let me make this thing clear. I mean, we have to be very honest with things. Yeah, where police they investigate you. For instance, if I investigate you now, I call you. You go. You say, no, me I not make statement until me lawyer day. You know how they witness that situation they did? Several Sierra Leoneans don't witness that situation they did. You sit down. You lawyer come. But mind you, even when you lawyer come, you know they talk. They even ask you question, not when they answer. It is there for ensure say processes and procedures are followed. That is how we operate. But you know one thing, some people can look at things because at this material time, waiting that person say in our favor or waiting the person do in our favor. But not facing reality. Yeah?
If somebody say, like in the case of Thomas More now, wanna allow me, let go do this protest. Whatever come after, wanna hold me responsible. Why wanna not go allow the person?
Ego?
What?
This Thomas also they talk about.
If you go,
you go on the call, where they call.
You just say go. You say it's done at your office. When I talk,
Thomas More.
Yeah, you just talk that one. Just
where you say you didn't misinform people.
No. You say just no. You say Thomas More go. You call
Thomas More or Babadi and Wadi Williams.
Just to be clear, Thomas More go after I don't look up the letter. When I call and permit we go para the meeting. Let me be clear. I think we misunderstand the names.
No, you didn't misunderstand.
Okay,
Thomas More no ever must be.
Thomas More never must para the meeting. That's not the fear we people they get say. If we call them para meeting, we don't go para the meeting. They arrest them until the protest don't pass. And there is a case study already. Babadi.
I don't show the instances led to the arrest of Babadi. I don't make them clear. The instances will lead to that one day.
If Thomas More go,
Thomas More na lawyer.
If Thomas More go pan the meeting.
I not go able to predict it because you no go. Na till we not possible. If been go, but you no go. So how I not go be present at all on that one. But that has been the processes and procedures.
As a police officer,
yes,
and a Sierra Leonean, you think say police don't do justice to this issue whenever it come up? We say people request say, when I give you permission, let me go protest and express with dissatisfaction on certain issues them. With all this, so you think say police as a Sierra Leonean, police don't do justice on this matter?
Not only as a Sierra Leonean, let me grave as it also, yes. You say not be ever expect the outcome of August 10. You will expect Andy? Now let me make it clear. This radio station not can no more to be in because you get the mind to establish this. You get processes and procedure we go through. And if I can't sit there and talk anything we go against other person, you go be held responsible. Now I make you there as moderator. You understand? So the police there as a moderator in all of these things to ensure to guide the processes and procedure for the benefit of Sierra Leoneans.
The same section where they rely on under the Public Order Act. Plenty people don't interpret it in their way.
And also
police get your interpretation.
No.
Now they say the IAG in return for writing for replying in writing. See,
police report on na so in the law. Make it clear.
Many people interpret it. If you talk to someone small now or any other person, a lawyer will tell you say that provision and say police for writing in later inform you. And then I just say
misinformation.
No, I just say the argument of the people.
No lawyer.
The argument of the people and several times we don't do story on that one and then say the provision only say you inform the.
That's section 17(1). Section 17(2). Now they say now the IGP lash you.
No,
I know it's an argument sake, but it is.
No, because a lot of people defend them say police don't even get the right for say before give permission or not. Police they only notify you say. I mean you only notify police and go ahead with the procession. You didn't also now you speak for the Salone police. If you think say what people listen otherwise you can justify your point.
Yes, it's a variant with what the provision say. No, it's not true at all. What is the provision say? It's very clear. Yeah. What did the provision say? Very clear. Not to Salone police make law. You know, key rule would enforce the law. And for let no say law day, parliamentary and then the executive then draft and take into cabinet or wherever go na parliament pass law. When it come to enforcement, now that 10 day they know now say law day. Section 17 under this Public Order Act, it make it very clear. Now, the letter this way, they respond this to my brother, Mr. Moore. We'll be there now, morning coffee this morning. Now, this now the exact word in this way they under that section there. Section 17(2) of the Public Order Act number 46 of 1965. Which provides that the commissioner of police then 10 day where this came into being, the highest rank in the SAP was commissioner, but now the inspector general of police share by order in writing. So which lawyer? I mean, you don't need for go law school as long as you now educated folks. These are simple English. They're not to job breaking rules. Simple English. Share in writing address to such persons giving notice, disallow the holding of any procession or impose such condition as he shall think fit.
Let me go back. Now,
no, but you agree with what they say so?
No, I don't need for agree.
No.
You get that for the listeners them. The listeners them. I said, just no different opinion about the section. Different opinion. They now opinion that one. The court,
opinion? What's it right? No, you don't understand this one.
The court now can interpret the constitution.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the
Okay.
court.
Yeah,
anybody who can say anything more, any provision, opinion they make.
Yeah. And again, different way they interpret. Share. Shoe.
Okay.
What exactly.
But let me go back. The protest for happen. Or it's supposed to happen if you have been give permission Wednesday. We did Monday today. That is supposed to be the 26th.
Now Wednesday.
Then na Wednesday. Now they say they not for go ahead. Some of small right and say even the process when I use for tell and say not for go ahead, no justifiable enough. What thing they happen with the relationship between them to small now from that time to now? What will be the conversation, the correspondent?
The correspondent. From that day we the commissioner call him, turn up. We waited for Wednesday passed. So Thursday we issue out. We write them back officially. We send them to her. And somebody a signer. We take her at the office. At the office address. Somebody has signed for.
They receive the letter.
Yes, we receive her. Then later we come out with a position, statement on that one day, informing the general public that whosoever began intention for say the 26th, if for Candona Street, that particular program would not disallow, and the Inspector General of Police get that right under that provision day for disallow based on certain grounds there. And the other section, we are section 17(3). This law we ought to go read now that anybody where you take part by any procession or protest where you understand there has been disallowed, you commit an offense. Since then, past Sunday with the meet up na radio. Now me first in this effort here. 101, so don't talk. You understand? Let me make this thing clear. Salone police, we come on a various home, various background. We get friends then across. Some na school mate, some na college mate, some na area we all grow up. So nobody get absolute control over Salone police. a well structure and a kind to beings through the Act of Parliament, and we got processes and procedures that we will follow to ensure we address issue of security concern. August 10, you make reference to that one. Nobody no be ever think say after the war, we say people they come on 5-6 police officers lost their life, including other civilians. We don't want for going to that one and they again. You come, say I want to do this. You not call me yesterday. Now you call me. I say Afokaya. I know say na my duty, na my responsibility is genuine. I don't have to say no, na write letter to me. No, me number out is official. And call me at any given time. So why encourage the citizens? This country now all get on. And police it is for everybody. So therefore we encourage citizens for go about the normal business.
Not only to make mention of responsibility, I don't keep the mention this from where the program starts with you. Responsibility. Responsibility stop with ownership, say, now me responsible if something go bad.
To some extent, yes. You know why? Where that policeman can go misbehave, would I face that they put there? Now the Inspector General of Police, now he puts na banner headlines. Why? It take onus, it take responsibility of this thing. Now, if I say I call 10 journalism for who cover me events, anybody for when the journalism what I call it go misbehave and then me they go hold responsible.
So I ask the question.
No, this is just simple example. Why I want to go. So I own responsibility so that one day. Now if I call you, I tell you who side you go and how you for do things. Based on your duty, you carry out your own duty. Where you go, now me responsibility for ensure say you are protected. We take journalism to Somalia. For go see how police officers are doing nationwide. I mean other foreign nationals and how they work. Now we protect them. We will say no, you're not journalists, you know what they do. No, so not again, foreign land.
So again, Thomas Small coming out saying I media organize this protest. Not to meet that criteria of responsibility, of taking responsibility.
I say now they make the protest.
Yeah.
So what I make a
right to now saying they organize a protest. You don't meet the criteria of taking responsibility.
Now organization, right? That organization, not to anyone get out. You could be the CEO of here, not to you. The staff then or composition of staff then make you Radio Democracy or 98. And that is why they say that ethical with go sit down. How you really want to do this thing. Now let's look at even the streets indicated on that day. Maybe on that day, in fact, all that thing don't happen. You don't go use that street, they use other street. So all this then for them into black and white. Now let's look at even the other one way out of this discussion. We get for do it burial procession. Then they bring traffic police then day. Why did they bring traffic police then day? For take the left side of the road, for allow other road user for move without any hindrance. Ebo, you did a university who side strike the way they affect everybody. Now all man they take part for that in day. Now lie, not all man. And therefore, the one necessary way, even though they are affected, but they not take part of that in day. The right and responsibility will be maintained.
Just to declare again, for put them in a simple term, for make listeners them understand. Some small appearance na the meeting for them. Further. Show say na take responsibility for the action.
Appearance na the
if
meeting.
If you campaign meeting, una call them.
Yes. And that was the main reason. How you want one?
Okay, when I not just stop at you writing to the police, but when I need to identify, put a name to the face to the press release, a face to the press release. Then how do they say?
No, what are they say? Even carnival, street carnival, where people they make, where they write, we fall under that category of the IGP office. Where the receiver they call you. How you they do this thing? You know, if you say that road with one block, other road user go there, so they go say alternative day. So how you want one?
Okay.
This is what I'm saying.
Okay.
We'll sit together, we'll plan. If you request police presence, then as security, then we'll provide for you.
Again, as we read wrap up of the program again, 48 hours more to the day, when at the day for the planned protest. What thing could be advice in situation Thomas Mowan for continue the procession or the protest?
No, I don't. I'll meet her today. We'll be there today in the morning coffee. I tell her as a brother, as a citizens of this country. You're a lawyer. What thing other man they do? Then go watch and say no. For the sin a layman. But what you do, nobody will call you layman, you know. And we do this thing in the interest of safety and security for everybody. Where you don't write, police not allow you. We'll quote the necessary sections that we give you that mandate under the circumstances will not allow you. Therefore, they plead on behalf of everybody for let everybody go about in normal business. And also get the belief and trust, the Salone Police, we're committed to peace, we're committed to safety, we're committed to harmony, to reign in the minds, and the minds of every citizens of this country. Salone are the only country we'll get. Now we'll get this country here. When NTR they happen, the people will know they expect and then go suffer more. So therefore, we, Salone Police, will get the responsibilities to ensure say we provide security for everybody.
Okay, plenty thank you to you, ASP Mohammed Bobson Senior, acting head of media at the Salone Police, for joining the program today for talk on why the Salone Police not allowed Thomas More for continue the planned protest August 26 this year. Well, will be extended invitation to Thomas More Conte for council on imposition, but enable come now the program as the program they come to an end. So now so we'll say plenty thank you to the production team, Theodore Arena produce the program, DJ Schoolface give you technical support, and Jaffa Mans Davis make fun able for watch we live now Facebook and YouTube page. So to meet again, we bring this program can to you today.